understand you feel jobbed, but you completely forgot about what this crime actually did to the game instead of making it about your team.
All right, well, on that note, okay, we'll follow this developing story. Jake, thanks again for being on the program. We have a lot of work to do in 2020, so get ready for some predictions on Thursday night. All right, partner?
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Thank you very much, Jake, for being on the program. Jake Rongholt. Jake, before you get off, why don't you let everybody know how they can follow you on Twitter? Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah, find me on Twitter at Rongholt Sports. That's RONGHOLT Sports. Or you can find me on Facebook.com/both sides of the story. You don't get hot takes, you get both sides.
All right, on that note, okay, we'll talk more on Thursday. Thank you very much, Jake. Appreciate you being on the program. Thank you.
Take care, Jake.
So obviously we know full well, okay, that there will be lots of layers of how this thing will turn out. We know that, right?
Oh, there's going to be a book written on it for sure. I feel somebody's probably already written the prelude to that. I think it's going to be – it's, again, what did we say pre-production? There's 2 scandals before this in baseball history that really, really, really are remembered until the end of time. It's Bart Giamatti suspending Pete Rose in 1989, which coincided with Johnny Bench's Hall of Fame induction, and that severed their friendship for a long time, but that's a story for another day.
Right.
Giamatti actually died 10 days after he suspended Rose.
I remember that. Okay.
And then the Black Sox scandal, but this is the third one. This is going to be something that is remembered for a long time.
Well, but all scandals are remembered a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
Black Sox scandals, we even talked about it, okay, for ages, okay? Oh, what did we get out of it? Field of Dreams, though. At least we got that.
And 8 Men Out. 2 very good
all
movies.
Right, but whatever. Okay, I'm just saying. Every scandal that's significant is always going to be there. And you know darn well that it'll probably be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. They'll find an exhibit there.
Yeah, they'll have the broken camera at the exhibit.
Right. Yeah, don't worry. They'll think of something. So, but with that said, okay, we welcome back Wild Bill Winters to the program. Bill, thanks for being on Sports Exchange. Glad to have you back.
Nice to be here, Scott. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. I mean, I'll feel better when I get a few hours of sleep, but I feel I'm doing pretty good. Changing coast. Feel really good. We got a lot of energy on the show tonight. And we have Louis Adio Weiss in the house, your favorite young
Hi,
pup.
Louis.
What's going on, Bill?
Nice to be here.
All right. Well, let's talk about some XFL. You, during my time out west, you had a chance to scout some XFL doings. What do you got?
Yeah, I went down and watched a couple of the practices, and I found it to be highly organized. They have some untapped talent out there that I think the American public is going to enjoy watching. I had some really live arms in camp on a couple of the teams that I saw. And so it's going to be fun to see how this shakes out. And I kind of got a feel for, what the teams are going to be doing in the next few weeks before they break training camp on January 22nd, because they're all here in Houston, spread out through a bunch of different complexes, in the colleges and some of the high schools that have some of the better facilities around. And the teams are scrimmaging, and I got a chance to see some innovations that I thought were pretty cool.
Okay. Any particular players stand out in these tryouts?
I can't say anything. I kind of sworn to secrecy because I'm pretty close to some of the coaches, and I get a little paranoid about talking about their ball clubs and everything else. So at this point, I won't say anything out of respect for those coaches, but I will tell you that you're going to be surprised at the level of play. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow. That's one of the few times you haven't been able to say anything about anything. That's okay. We'll have to go ahead and earmark that as well first.
You know me, I'm trying to stand on the perimeter of hopefully getting involved in this league in the future. And I have to be careful sometimes on what I say, unlike some of the people today that are doing ridiculous things out there. We might be able to talk about that in a little while.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm just giving you a hard time, Bill. That's okay.
Yes.
And I've actually expressed my desire, perhaps down the road, depending on what happens first quarter of the year, to catch one of those games if my schedule permits it, if I'm not on the road doing other stuff. So,
well, Scott, I watched the Vipers scrimmage the Roughnecks in our practice.
Right.
They didn't run any of their offense. They were just doing a lot of one-on-one drills and a lot of 7-on-7 and that kind of stuff. But one thing I did notice was the kickoff, which I thought was pretty cool.
Okay.
They basically put the guy on I want to say the 25 or 30-yard line, and he tries to kick the ball in the end zone, and he probably defensive plays that they run. And then also, there's not going to be any extra points. So, they're going to put the ball, I believe, on the 2-yard line, 5-yard line, or 10-yard line and go for 1, 2, or 3 respectively. So I think what you're going to have is you're going to have a faster game. And 1 foot in bounds instead of 2 to catch the ball going at, when you're receiving it. So, it's going to be a faster paced game. And I think the American public might really like it. And when I'm looking at the numbers, there's 30 million people that do fantasy sports.
Right.
And as soon as the Super Bowl's over, those guys are really looking for a fix. I don't know how to put it any other way. So that's going to be a big part of the league, I think, moving forward. Vegas has already talked about the fact that they're going to have a betting line on those games, so that's a good thing.
Right.
And the Alliance last year was one of the most popular betting venues for the bookies in Vegas. So, and then you have, this virtual coaching app that I think is a year or two away. So, the world's changing a little bit, but just like we talked about before, it's like cable TV in the 80s. This time it's a smartphone, a fantasy app, a gambling app, and an interactive coaching app that I think is going to make the kids that are 20 plus, 13 plus or older really get into this league because they're going to be able to sit in the stands and be engaged and be out of there within less than 3 hours. So I think this is where we're going.
I got to tell you something interesting. As I go to awards luncheons and banquets, because that's what my responsibilities are, I'm intrigued at all the different people that have these smartphones texting while they're giving out awards. I mean, it's just a time, a place. Everybody's doing it, myself included, where I'm always tracking social media. It's unbelievable that this has become the new norm, no matter what you've got with these smartphones invested. What type of a phone do you have, Bill?
I have an Android.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And my girlfriend has the other one, whatever they
iPhone?
call it, Android, iPhone.
Yeah, I just got the iPhone 11.
I kind of know the difference between the two phones. So her and I kind of work as a team to kind of learn the technology. So I think that was interesting.
Yeah, I just got an iPhone 11. I didn't go ahead and get the more expensive one because I think I'm not paying another $60, $70 a month for the...
You can pay for additional storage, though.
Yeah,
they get you either way.
Yeah, but my point is I went ahead and wasn't going to spend $70 a month. I got the iPhone 11 with the 256 meg. I'll get more out of it. They say I'm not ready to go into the camera being so good until they work out the bugs of these particular phones. I mean, you got to kind of wait and see. But I was just curious because we talk about smartphones and how a lot of this stuff is connected to smartphones. Anything else you want to add to the XFL before we go on to some other topics?
Well, I think the Dallas's first-string quarterback, Landry Jones, he got hurt, so he's going to be out for about 6 weeks.
Really?
But I think what you're going to see, and I'm just kind of reading between the lines because I've only seen a couple of the teams, all these kids have live arms. And I really think the American public's going to be shocked at how well they throw the football. And I was talking to a couple of the kickers that were down there because I got a chance. Some of the coaches were gracious enough to let me stand near the practice field because security was pretty tight. Unlike back in the old days where the American public could interact with us.
Right.
In today's world, everything is like just layers and layers of security and all this other stuff, which takes a little getting used to, but it is what it is. And, I was talking to the kickers about the ball, and the ball is actually leaner. It's more quarterback friendly, and it has some piping on the end of the corners. So when the guy throws the ball, it kind of looks like a laser. And it really zips. And there were some great throws when I was watching it practice. And, I was just sitting there going, wow, this is some good stuff. So, it's not going to be the National Football League. The National Football League is the National Football League. But the NFL is a little threatened by it. I'm not going to lie to you because every developmental roster guy has been signed to a futures contract, which prevents the guys from going into the XFL. So it's not like the NFL is sitting back and letting this happen. They're trying to scoop up all the players because they kind of fear this XFL a little bit.
Well,
I think it's a little dirty pool, to be honest with you, because unlike most of these players in the futures contracts, they don't get paid anything.
Right.
So, the real smart guys are realizing that, less than 1% of these guys are actually going to make it in the National Football League. I'd rather get some tape and get some reps and get paid between now and camp. But that's the difference between today's athlete. They don't really think for themselves. They listen to what other people tell them, and the agents don't really have their best interest at heart.
Well, the only thing...
It's just the way it is, and so you're an independent contract. You got to be smart enough to play the game within the game, and a lot of these players aren't.
Well, the only thing XFL, okay, Bill, this better not be as another alliance because they've already been going down this road before with Vince McMahon. So if indeed all their preparation and the time that it took to bring this league back is what it is, then you would think the long-term viability of the league should be far greater now, knowing that, I think Fox is actually running, previews about the XFL being on and that they have a solid television contract. Because I'll tell you, they get past this first year and they don't become another alliance, then it'll be interesting to see the wave of expansion that does exist down the road. We'll just focus on the first year, because I definitely feel that, I think a lot of the markets that they actually should be going into are the ones that once had the NFL that are no longer there, and I know that's what the alliance attempted to do, but we'll see how it all plays out. All right, Bill.
Well, let me just expand on that a little bit, Scott. Make it real short and simple.
Sure.
The alliance folded because one of the guys, wound up getting his assets frozen by the Fed, and he was the money man there. And this isn't going to happen with Vince McMahon. And Vince McMahon has made a 3-year commitment. So I think after 3 years, this will be a part of American persona. And I think that there's the ratings are going to be pretty good in this particular time slot from February and April. So they're doing things the right way, slowly building. And I think the American public, they love football, and I think they're going to enjoy this product. And I think within 2 or 3 years, you're going to see a quantum leap in a lot of the other arenas in pro football. Okay, and you got an NFL strike looming as well. So you never know what's going to go on here, but I don't think you're ever going to see commingling. But I also think you're going to see some players come out of this league that have become household names.
Okay.
And I saw this in the USFL, so I'm looking forward to seeing what shakes out. It should be exciting for everybody.
All right. We're going to talk next about the WNBA, then we'll wrap up on the Astros scandal because that'll lead us to our baseball show later on tonight. So you wanted to talk a little bit about the WNBA? Now's your opportunity to go ahead and do it.
Well, the WNBA reached a collective bargaining agreement with the NBA, and I thought that was great for the ladies. Their salaries are going to double. So star players instead of making $140 is going to make $250,000. And just think about it. You're talking about these are the best female athletes in the world, and at least they have a place that they can show their talents. But also, you have to be realistic to pay them enough money where they feel like a pro. And I think that's a good situation for the squads. I think it was kind of just a blurb on the TV today, but I saw it and I thought it was huge. And also, there's things like maternity benefits and some things that are going to make it a little bit more realistic for a woman in today's environment to be able to raise a family and also be a basketball player in the NBA. And at the same time, they can also, the star players can marquee themselves and do other things like off-brand to make up to $500,000. So I think that the WNBA is slowly giving these women a bigger piece of the pie, and I'm glad to see that because we need it in all avenues, and I think it kind of coexists with the XFL as well.